Well, it's single-threaded, right? Meaning each is...
Invite to join. I can invite...
to join. That's what you do, buddy. Invite to join Maikli official. And then you'll get my followers on there, too.
Is that it? You got... All right, are we on? We're doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Right on. How you doing?
Oh, man. I'm going to mute this, though.
Turn your volume up.
That's what Jody does. Where's the delay?
Do you need to use your camera now? You need to
I need to make. I need to pay somebody to do this. Let's go with this.
That's actually long.
You can get with this, or you can get with that.
Just go with the organization that's going on right now.
Sorry. Oh my God. This is going to be a fun show.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is a keep. All right.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. We got cameras here. We got cameras back there. We're doing Insta. We're trying some stuff I am not used to. So that's why I'm saying your name in Korean, like when you're ready.
Did you see
Did
it?
you? Because you're tuned in. Jody's tuning in.
Oh, Jody's tuning in, and my name in Korean, I don't see it.
Well, you were just, it's in the thread. I have to scroll down.
Yeah.
I can't reach it.
There was a bunch of people who were probably writing and sending.
Yeah.
That's a good
So, anyways, everybody, if you're on Instagram, you'll see it. I hate it when I flip the camera so I can show the thing. So, right there is the stratosphere, and behind us, you'll see a whole bunch of mountains.
There. Yep,
This is the
that's the stratosphere right there.
The backlight, because this is such a stunning room, and we're going to explain everything in a second.
This is like what?
So-
Something blue. This thing blue is like going to open up.
Yeah.
Right here. But what did he call this?
stuff.
Stella blue. No, I don't know.
Sky blue?
Something blue. Something blue is opening up here. We're in
Fountain blue.
Fountain
Fountain blue. It's right behind us. It's the FB, not Facebook, but the right
Fantastic.
here. Yes, we're.
Vegas, baby.
But we're at the Crockford's Hotel Resorts World.
Yes.
All right, your boys, our friend
Yeah.
Salma.
Alexander Salma, the
Shout
hotel management, part of the hotel management here, set us up in an incredible room.
We'll do a quick little when we get done. I'll show you the room because this is truly. I feel like a baller being able to be in your suite. So, okay, last week I told you, alluded to what was going to happen. Yesterday I had to go live from the airport because it was a planes, trains, and automobiles to get here to Vegas. It kind of got all jacked up. I got here. It's hilarious. I was supposed to fly out. Clay was able to make it to Chicago 30 minutes after me, but Southwest was awesome enough to reroute me. So Southwest, thank you. Appreciate all that you do.
Sorry,
American.
Hello.
Oh yeah, she was excited to tune in.
Fly American.
So I know I need to start. I gotta start getting points in other places. I should use the Cap One card. Anyways, so this, in all seriousness, is a super duper special. You gotta leave it a little bit out.
Do I? No, you just need to spin it this way a little bit more.
I am.
I got a lazy sit. I'll push this back. We're still figuring stuff out. I don't have half the tech I'm used to, so I do apologize. Yes, so there we go. So anyways, as I kind of alluded to, this is a really, on a serious note, special show. It's a boys' weekend, so I'm sorry you don't have Bougie and her gorgeousness and her awesomeness. She's in the crowd. Thank you, honey. I love you. But this is a phenomenal trip with two of my best and oldest friends in the fucking world. Mr. Clay Bozard, who is kind of like our Michael Stranahan. He's always on the show with us off and on. And then Mr. Michael Lee,
Hello, everyone.
who is an actor, musician, producer extraordinaire. And I'll let you tell your story in a second. But this was kind of that perfect storm of opportunities, and it happened to fall when we were going to do the show. And we're kind of doing it here live. And we have another really close friend of Michael's, who we all know,
camps off to the side and join us from the campers off onto the side having fun.
Yeah.
On
the side.
He's helping us with our AI and our technology.
Yes,
today,
yes.
So very thankful for him for all of his participation.
So officially, welcome to What Are We Drinking About with Bougie and the Beers. But instead of Bougie, I have these two sexy minxes, and yeah, we're gonna rock out some shows. So as I was sitting thinking about some of like what do we do? What do we like? I honestly, God, I never come up. Jody's the theme queen and costume and all that other stuff, and I come up with the beers or based on what do we National Day today or different holidays or whatever, like the beverages, and I'm pretty good at that. But I was literally I don't know what to have to do, and then Clay came up with the awesome idea. He goes, "We're in Vegas.
I'm the idea.
You are a guy. You're how hard is my official idea guy. I know I'm going to see a contract showing up. That's gonna. But on a serious note, things like, well, we're in Vegas. This is like the bro show, and let's do an homage of you and your heritage because we've had. Maybe we'll get to share some on this show. Some amazing, fun stories from when we grew up together in your household because we all shared each other's household. They're all surrogate parents, and this is kind of a Vegas / Korean alcohol themed show. So that's what we describe it.
So I didn't get tissues.
Oh, I knew it. I'm looking at the time. He's gonna say something fucked up. No, I'm gonna be the one to be. I'll be there in a minute.
Moving on to the beer. So let's get to the beer.
Well, what is this show stories? People live vicariously through us. We're rock stars.
Yeah,
In Vegas, a bunch of 50-year-olds hanging out in Vegas. Actually, you're the rock star. We're just along with you. Part of the
And you're the only
entourage.
50-year-old.
I cannot wait until come August. You two bitches are gonna be on the show remotely and be like, "Oh, you can be on that."
Okay.
So anyway, we'll talk, we're going to share some stories. While you're out in the crowd, on a dead serious note, because we've got some high school friends, we've got some of Mike's friends from around the world, Clay's friends, so if you have any questions, comments, please drop them in the notes. We're going to kind of try to figure things out as we go. I don't know, I say that because Jody does that all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Jody, we wish you were here because none of us have decent enough eyesight to be able to
Yeah.
read any of these messages coming
no, the
through.
readers aren't helping, so everything's far enough away to get the beautiful panoramic view. So let's jump into the beverages, and then as we go through this, I want Mike to share a little bit about, I don't want to tell anything about you, I kind of alluded to our show, who you were, and just what you do, and everybody knows this amazing stud, and you can share some fun stuff.
And we're on like a spinning table that like goes all the way around.
Actually, you can do the whole room.
Oh, like squeeze.
Wow.
Oh, no, your glasses that are squeaking.
Oh.
Anyway, we're good.
So what we did is we went, we were able to go to a Korean supermarket this morning after our amazing late breakfast, and we procured some beverages that are traditional Korean. Well, it's traditional. I don't know if Kast is traditional Korean beverage, but it is a product produced in Korea.
That's correct.
For that market. So the first beverage is Kast. So this one is cold brewed lager. So it's an American adjunct lager, 4.5% ABV. IBUs is minimal, but in most pilsners, your IBUs are going to come in, as I've told you before, 5 to 10%, very minimal hop presence. This is in the pilsner world, because it's in the lager family, it's in the lager family. This is a lager. This is a pilsner that's lagerous. So it's meaning it's light, but it has a little bit more of that maltiness, a little bit more of that aspect to it. It's actually got sweet, perfumey noses. Just because I wiped this out with the towel.
That's good. Yeah, perfumey. That's good. I think it's good.
Yeah, it's
Would you
actually,
like to try it?
I will have a little taste. The interesting
Michael's
thing
voice,
is,
yeah.
I will, just a real quick introduction. Obviously, one of my greatest claims to fame is being Eric Coleman, Cicerone, Eric Coleman's best friend from high school.
No, that's Michael.
But Clay, Eric, and I grew up in Salamanca, New York together, and it's our first time getting together.
Hey Gina, how's it going?
I did a lot of, we all did a lot of everything in high school, didn't we? We all studied as hard as we could. We all,
Student council triumvirate with running the dances, the flower
That's
sets.
right.
Or the market.
I just want to say I did not study as hard as I could.
It was probably
For fact, disclaimer, I can say my dad was a math teacher, engineer mindset, like very smart. In his 30 years of teaching, he still, God rest his soul, would attest to that Clay was his fate. He's like his another son, his biggest disappointment.
No.
Like he literally said that. He literally said that. Yeah. Clay would not crack the book. Like Clay's finding his math book. You could tell it was never opened. Clay pulled a 99 in the class because he got a 99 in the Regents. The only reason he got a 99 was because my dad was such a stickler. He was out to my friends was out to fuck you. He didn't label one axis on one graph. It was just the Y, not even the X, just the Y. My dad goes, 100% is perfect. You didn't label one axis, so therefore this is not perfect. And he goes, but you get other people 99 for like bigger problems. My dad is perfect. So,
All right. So, Cass.
thank you for keeping us on point. We're reminiscing here.
I allow to say that I don't.
You talk.
As a result of performing in high school, I went on to become a professional musical theater performer. I performed with both of them in high school in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. We all started at our senior year.
You got to do it.
Dan. I was Dan.
He was Dan, Brother Dan, and Potiphar. He played Potiphar. Eric did. And because of that, I am not able to, as musical actors, our bodies and our voices are our instruments, and so I have to protect my voice as much as possible. So I actually don't drink alcohol very much when I'm performing. Luckily, I just finished a run of Jesus Christ Superstar in Korea this past Sunday, and I have 3 weeks off. So today, in honor of my brothers from high school, I'm going to engage in a little bit of drinking and give my opinion, but in full disclosure, I know nothing about alcohol. I probably know less about Korean alcohol. So even though I look the most Korean, I am just as American as my brothers here. Bleed red, white, and blue, all that kind of stuff. But I'm happy to be representing Korea today as Korea's my.
What's up, Steve?
So yes, we're gonna drink a little bit of cast beer.
Kind of already drank.
You're right. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Not bad. It's like a Utica Club as this type of beer.
Yeah. It's probably, it's like the Budweiser of Korea. Yeah.
So next, we're going to start amping it up. So this one, you all may or may not have heard about this. Seen some awesome people, some of your fans coming in. We're cracking them up.
So
So
my friend, the leader of one of my fan pages on Instagram.
So thank you. Appreciate this.
Michael K. Lee on Instagram. Hello, Yuki.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was trying to read it.
All right, so we're doing, what is it? Chom soju. Chom soju. So soju is basically like sake. Oh, sorry.
No.
It's different.
You actually know more about this. Here's the thing. Just so you know, every beers we're drinking later, I only know, full disclosure, I look stuff up, but I know what it is. I just want to get better notes. These two know more about this than I do because Clay's actually going to see Mike in Korea and all of that kind of stuff. So, soju in general, it's a Korean.
It's
white
rice wine.
It's a rice alcohol. I think it's an
Oh,
alcohol.
is it? Yeah, so they consider it a Korean white liquor.
White liquor. That's correct.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's funny. It's interesting because it's only it's 19.3%.
I thought it was rice wine.
Rice wine is the makgeolli over there. Yeah.
Those two are technically both like rice wines.
Right.
So they call this a rice liquor. The interesting thing is because when you think liquor, America, I joke because we supersize out everything. We were just talking about this earlier. So as we bastardize things, to us it's like 80 proof, 100 proof, or more between your bourbons, your tequilas, your vodkas, your gins, and every spirit in between. Where this is a little more subtle, coming in at 19.3%. So the notes on this.
Too much. Good shot.
Is it a shot?
Yeah, you do them in shots.
Well, think of this one. This is more like a cordial.
But you do a shot of it, and then there's actually the famous combination in Korea is you pour yourself a glass of beer,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and then you put a shot of soju in with it. And beer in Korea is mekju. Mekju, very good. Mekju, M-E-C-K-J-U. Mekju, say it again.
Mekju.
Yep. 마이크보다 한국말을 잘하네. And this is soju, right? So I said that you speak Korean better than me.
No, I don't. I learned two things, and that's because you're.
Yeah.
So this is soju with scotch. So when you combine a glass of beer with a shot of soju, you call it solmek. So solmek. So I will teach these guys how to drink solmek today, and it's a lovely, it's a lovely little combination. So you can try this by itself first, Eric.
And then I want to put a little one in the glass, a little splash for both of us after this. So, okay, so when you're going to get into this, they say flavor note profiles: rice, sweet potato, barley, which a lot of people you get that in every beer, and then it almost has a tapioca essence to it. They said, which I'm like curious.
And we generally, this past Sunday after we closed Jesus Christ Superstar, we had a company dinner for everybody around. It's strong.
Yeah. Stronger than I thought.
I drank 10 shots of this.
Which is impressive because.
And I don't generally drink, and it doesn't. It's a lot easier on me than other alcohols.
Well, it's a stronger alcohol. Yeah. Can't. You're gonna try some of that. Yeah. Can't having fun with the bourbon and other things. And it's funny because Mike is shredded, but frame. Yeah, that's actually like.
It's a lot of alcohol.
10 shots of 19 proof.
But I was so exhausted and happy that night that the alcohol didn't wreck me. So it was very good. But let me make you a sumac, you guys.
Mix.
You mix it too.
And then we got another glass. And then while Clay's doing that, if you don't mind me asking, because a lot of people out there, the late person, I'm grateful that I know a little bit because living vicariously through watching you and everything else. Like when you do a run like this, so I mean, full disclosure, Mike is let me blow some smoke for a second. Mike is a superstar in Seoul, Korea. Seoul, Korea, if you're not familiar, it's actually, we actually Googled population is bigger than New York City between their central area and the burbs. And so Mike is the guy that plays CD, go there, he's on the Times Square versions and stuff. So you're very humble and you're very chill, which I appreciate, but you're bigger than you say. So like when you did this run, me too. I can say. But
Sorry. I know, it's a family show.
Full disclosure, because like when you go to the podcast world, I had to go through all these legal things. Because we touch alcohol, this technically is an explicit show, so we are allowed to curse. Because if you don't pay attention, Spotify and Apple will censor you if you're not deemed explicit in category. So even though we don't have to curse, I can, and I won't get blocked because of the nature of dealing with alcohol is over 21. So yeah. So with that being said, if you don't mind me saying, yeah, perfect. I already have that in there. You did the run of the show. How did that? How long was that run? How was that?
Oh, you're making
Not too much.
What was that almost?
This is how you deal with your soju.
Is there sediment in the bottom?
No, you just mix it up so that it gets good and bubbly, and you get
Okay.
that sort of thing. It's just part of the fun.
Here we go.
And this is what you drink it. Sumac. Yeah. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers to Camp off to the side.
Yes, sir.
So full disclosure, you can't see him, but Camp, very awesome, successful individual, is Mike's. He's like, no. We wanted him to come on. We never forced anybody, but you can explain that in a second. But my first question is, you go,
Rice cake balls.
I do have people that ask these things, so that's why I'm asking some of this question.
Little snack.
They're delicious, by the way.
Little snack.
The run show, how long was that run? They're intense because once you start, I remember we were trying to set this week up. Clay happened to be on vacation diving in the South Caribbean. Mike was in Korea, and and then we're trying to coordinate this, and we were talking because the hour change. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go for my day. I gotta go because this. What does that run entail? How long? It's pretty intense.
It is, but in terms of theater, what we're used to in the United States is very different from theater in Seoul, Korea. Korea right now is actually the third most prolific producing musical country in the world.
Really?
Behind the United States and UK. Which is really exciting. It's a really exciting place to be.
Now, is that even per capita, or is that just
I don't know.
overall? It's probably not even per capita.
Yeah.
I bet you not. I know, sorry. Probably.
Yeah, I've done theater here in the United States on Broadway several times, and here when you're doing a professional show in New York, which the standards of Korea are very similar, but because the monetization of Broadway is very different from the monetization of theater in Korea, you have open runs and you run the show until you can make budget again. Which is
That's gonna be intense.
It is, but in Korea we have shorter runs, especially with first-year licensed shows. And this run of Jesus Christ Superstar was, from the start of rehearsals until we closed on Sunday in Seoul was about a 5-month commitment.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many shows are you doing a week?
There were 8 to 9 shows a week. In Korea, we have a double casting system, so I was cast with another actor, and so I did 4 to 5 shows a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wednesdays, Saturdays, Wednesdays, Sundays,
No, in Korea, our matinees are on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
How do you say hello?
안녕하세요.
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 Very
We have
good.
to say it really fast. 안녕하세요.
Assalamu
You
alaikum.
don't have to say it fast, but you said it beautifully.
Well, no, it's, like I said, we did know some Korean.
감사합니다.
That's right.
감사합니다.
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 But then you say it fast. And
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
I'm gonna leave it up to you two. You speak much more.
I should not be teaching Korean, but it's, yeah.
No, you
All right,
teach. So, well, we gotta finish this because we don't have. I have when I do my shows at home, 30 tasting glasses out because I have tasting glasses. Jordan calls them groundlings. I'm not allowed to bring certain things into the house unless I give certain things away because I have so much. I have, I don't know, 1,000 tasting glasses. No bullshit in my office.
That's amazing.
Just from various people giving it to me or when I do shows.
So these are what we're snacking on, mostly meat. But these are rice, honey rice cakes. They're like these little balls of fun.
Those are
So
amazing.
yeah, they're like I don't know the size of.
Duck.
Yeah, it's duck. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like duck. Yeah, rice cake. Yeah, duck is DK.
Duck,
DDUK, because it's a double D. Yeah.
DDUK.
We have double consonants in the Korean language. So.
Oh, excuse me. So it's DDUK, which is duck. It's not like quack quack duck, but it's rice cake.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. We're tipped over there, so one half is weird and the other half is. That's kind of effed up. I don't.
I went that's because Mike has like
Right here, so I can read the messages.
So I apologize. I'm trying to get everybody in the background, so those who are watching the YouTube.
okay, you go ahead and start reading.
Kill this. No, you got another glass. That's what you're gonna have to check.
No.
Okay.
Go ahead, start thinking about this.
So the next one I want to move into, and actually, this is Mike, you picked this one out.
Yes.
The
hereditary one.
Sundang. I said that very poorly. It's KOOKSOONDANG.
No, that's different.
Mike picked this one out. You said this is coconut water. Stop. This is one of your favorite. How do you pronounce this?
It's not like. It sounds like.
Oh, so this is the actual like commercial name of the product. That's the so you can Makkali.
No wonder he likes it.
Yeah, there's no G in it there, so the G is soft.
It's
Makkali.
like Makkali.
So
So
this
this has in Michael, but Makkali.
That's right.
So this is a Korean rice wine at 6%. It's not even legal. You're not illegal, are you? No, you're a gentleman, right? Yeah, you're joking.
Yeah, he got me a candle, which was this little candle said Leo. It's like smells just like it's or smells like it's all about you. So anyway, all right, we're drinking.
So this one, there wasn't much for me to read out of this. Mike actually picked this up because you said this is something you would equate to if you were to have anything.
Yeah, this is well, I don't drink very much, but
No, if you were to have a cheers of something.
that would be soju. I would generally drink soju at my parties with my friends. So thank you very much, Tom, company for supporting us. This is Kuksundan Makgeolli.
You picked this one out, so I don't even know.
Yeah.
Kuksundan Makgeolli. It's basically a rice wine. It's sweet because it's derived immediately from the rice itself, and there's a high sugar content in white rice, as you know, and so a glucose content anyway. And so it's a very smooth, almost like a milk textured alcohol that it sort of goes way back because they would brew it or make it. I don't know if you brew wine.
Think of it this way: fermentation is happening organically, and this is what kind of it was.
Totally, and it's and a lot of men and women after they go hiking in the hills will take a drink of this. You can drink it warm or cold. It seems to be it's an incredibly popular drink, and Anyway, it's one of the things I actually enjoy, but I don't drink it much because I just don't imbibe alcohol.
Instead of wolves.
You want to try
It looks like Bailey's on the bottom to me. Maybe a little thinner.
And it's 6%. It's not gonna like not 19 or 16%. It's gonna like
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Hello, Jennifer. I was saying hi to people too. I don't know who they are. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Now that's Marty.
just drop it like it's hot right in there. Yeah. Just let it. Oh, this looks creamy. I'm sorry. Kansas French off the side are classic. Brother, thank you. This is amazing.
Now, is makkoli, is that
Macaulay.
makkoli? Is that a style or a flavor? Like, what is makkoli?
It's actually the name of the alcohol.
Oh, you know what this is very similar to? This is very similar to, I've had enough. Oh, there's a Puerto Rican drink with coconut that's very similar that Sarah does. Jody, you're watching. What was that stuff that we bought the bottle of Sarah makes? Oh, coquito.
Is that like a coconut milk?
it's a coconut milk rum. Similar look, similar texture, but
Puerto Ricans like to jack it up a little bit. That comes in about 30 proof, kind of like the, or like 18, 19% 30 proof, like the sober.
And one of the wonderful, I just forgot, you guys, this is very random and adult name is not necessarily a dumb thing, but this weekend is a wonderful weekend to do this event of Korean alcohol because it's Lunar New Year, or as many people think. Specifically say in the Western world, Chinese New Year. It's all Asian countries actually celebrate it, so we call it the Lunar New Year.
The year of the rabbit.
In Asia. So it's the year of the rabbit. So happy New Year, everybody. Happy year of the rabbit. And to my Korean fans, hey, 많이 받으세요.
Do you see what that's, by the way, if you drink much, you might have a hangover the next day. It's a delayed thing.
For Macaulay, who's that, Yunjin? I don't see the... Ooh, look at all these people.
You're on Insta.
Oh, that's Facebook. Sorry.
You got fancy drink.
You drink. By the way, if you drink much, you might get a bad hangover the next day.
yeah,
That probably is with all alcohol, I'm guessing.
Because it's a sugary drink, sugary drinks will really.
Because you drink, like you said, it's for hydration. And it gives you a little buzz.
Yeah, that's exactly what it does, and they love it for that reason.
All right, we're going to.
This stuff is delicious.
Oh, wait.
It's terrible. You have to use other glasses. There's no stuff that's gonna just putting that in these glasses is gonna jack.
폭풍자.
Oh yeah.
여러분들 그냥 폭풍자 먹은 사람들이 있나요? 저는 옛날에 많이 마셨는데 뭐
My fans lose their minds raspberry wine.
It's something a little more subtle and a little bit more.
So
I need to go rinse glasses.
I will say this not to be weird. Like you're talking about love and I miss it, but like a lot of the guests that I have don't have that kind of exposure. I don't have too many Koreans on the show. So I'm serious. Like you talk people are gonna love
Making an international show. I've been a fan of yours since you guys started. Yes, you want to here, and I would really love to see Bougie and the Beast take off, and if I can help in any way. I actually mentioned, I think after one of the episodes, if I could sponsor a Korean alcohol episode, so it would come to life. You manifest things.
Jody and I are still the idea guy. Yeah, I'm the idea guy.
And just here's the best part. Not having myself. Jody's full disclosure still working how she's working on right now logistically to get his schedule, their schedule, and our schedule coordinated where we can come out to see you in Korea because I said I'd love to come see you and I'd love to go see Mama Pop's house. Like, so what people don't realize in high school we were three amigos, and on a serious note,
Mike, Clay, and I were at our house. My parents would have all the Americana food in the grill and just chowing down. We'd go to Mike's house where it was awesome. We were learned to have really good structure and schedules. Eating amazing food. And your mom, and you setting me up for some fun things. I feel bad. I would actually.
I think it would be more homework when I was at Mike's house than my own.
Well, we'd walk in and Mom would leave you like, Mike's got 3 hours of homework. And she'd look at us, she's like, you got to go do homework. And Clay'd be like, we already did ours. And she's like, how you do Mike's got to go do 3 hours worth. So he and I go downstairs and play, because I shut my mouth. And then because he didn't know homework. Well, that and piano and violin time. So we'd go down to the basement and play ping pong for 3 hours. Papa Lee would come down and pick on us and make fun of us and then go upstairs and then it was dinner time. And he'd kick our ass. Your dad was that guy that you like. He just stood there, subtle and chill, didn't say anything, moved very slowly. Yeah. But that fucker was quick as lightning. It's like he'd move like, how? All right, and then we go to Clay's house.
We're back.
Oh, please!
I'm keeping you on task.
What are we at right now? What time is it?
I don't know, 4:18. I don't know when we started though.
Oh,
it's Vegas. All right, there's got to be
Okay,
a timer on this somewhere.
Hey, Boo Boo. Actually, like you said, hey, Jody. I hope you don't mind. We told Mike the Boo Boo story.
Yeah.
Boo Boo.
Gollum. Boo Boo / Gollum.
So, anyways, Jody, if you could tell me what time did we start this show? We don't remember.
I think it was 3:45 or.
I want to give you time to take a nap.
Oh no, I'm good. I took a nap before.
No,
we did this.
full disclosure. This mother trucker
What happened up
flew
there?
in from Seoul, Korea with his family to San Fran, then to LA, because your wife's family lives in SoCal. And then, what was that?
It said low battery.
I'll charge you.
I don't know if
If it goes up. If you're on Instagram, I'm sorry, it might tune me out. Whatever. And then he had 2.5, 3 days with that crazy ass jet lag, and then came to Vegas with a little more jet lag. So, I've said so grateful that you do this and hang out with us because
It's a little rough coming. I got in on Sunday night. No, I'm sorry. I got in on Monday night. And I had dinner with some friends in LA immediately. And I spent 2 days in San Diego and yesterday I came here to see these guys. So I'm still suffering from a little bit of jet lag, but it's.
and you got to fly back to the next gig, but not even flying back.
Next week I'll go back, and then we're in Tucson. We start our tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one, we're going to talk about is the raspberry wine. So this is called, how do you pronounce that?
Susan Boku.
You got to do it. I can't read that.
혼산 폭풍자주. 폭풍자. Yeah.
What is just raspberry wine? How do you translate it?
There probably is, but I don't know. Wine is just wine.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I don't say wine and cream.
There you go.
Cheers.
여러분, raspberry를 어떻게 말해요? 그냥 저한테 보내주세요. 저는 raspberry.
Oh, yeah. John Bottoms, what's up, brother? Oh, you know, so that's right. John Bottoms and his wife are aficionados. Let me tell a little quick story. As we're at He's keeping me on time.
A little bit like wine, a little right?
It is a little sweet. I'll tell you what, though, there's a little, this is an official term when we're talking about alcohol. Dankness that is from my mouth. It's not tannin, it's dank. Like, for example, because I'm on BJCP, which is the American Beer Association Professional Organization. When you're judging West Coast IPAs, it's an official term that if somebody says it's in there, you don't taste cannabis in beer. And then somebody says, how do you know what cannabis tastes like? And I'm like, right, I don't. I have to judge it based on, it's a whole, like, but I tell everybody, and I mean this too, you're going to hear us talk, whatever, and I tell people all the time, I go, oh yeah, I've been doing this. It doesn't make me anybody special. Alcohol is a liquid medium. It is a liquid art. The three of us look at one name, they're like, I want to buy it, and I want to order. Like, it's very subjective.
Non-alcohol testing.
It's very simple because how you sleep, like the night you're judging, the night before, like, because I do it on a professional level, and I go to like state and national judging.
the night before you can eat certain things, you can have coffee the morning of. Like you have to wake up, you have to have first of all, like how you slept, what you ate will determine what you're going to taste the next day when you're getting into the subtleness of some of the nuances. But then at the end of the day, I can say this is going to taste like this, and he and you could say, "You're full of shit. I don't taste that," and that's okay. So that's right. And I say this because I have some friends. I love you, but they're like, "Oh, it's going to taste like this. You don't taste this." It's fucking bullshit, man. It's like whatever you do. I'm sorry. Just thinking about it.
I just love you.
Here's mine. So full disclosure, we all know this. I've said this before. Clay for cricket. He's the one when I went into the full alcohol world. His first question was, "I'm sorry, he goes, I get monetized." I'm like, I didn't have an answer. Then he goes, "That's concerning. You go to life, you need to take care of your family. I didn't monetize. I didn't have an answer, so I found out monetized." Anyways, all right. So back to the raspberry wine. I will say this. Because when I Googled this, 100% raspberry wine, I'm assuming they pluck raspberries. They tasted the sweetness and the dankness, the fermentation on this, the residual sugar content on that. I'll say this. The residual sugar content on this versus the soju or the rice wine is heavy. So this sucker right here will cause you a massive headache because that syrup sweetness at the back end. And I'm not saying this because it's working. But when you ferment a fruit and you turn it into wine, it's different than beer, etc. It's a little more cider-esque or meat-esque. But depending on how you process it and at what temperature and for the duration of time, there could be a lot of residual sugars left over. So when barley gets chewed up by the yeast in the beer, it usually gets chewed up pretty good. You don't have a ton. When you do mead and cider, there's almost zero residual sugars because of the fermentation process. That's why mead and ciders are gluten-free and also lower in cal. Like some of those have some adjuncts in it, but like a really good artisanal cider, like 110, 130 calories, you're going to come in at 6.9%, and it's gluten-free. So it hits a lot of different spectrums to accommodate people. This is delicious, but it's got some interesting properties to it. So, all right, those are our beverages. Well, we wrap. But is there anything else you want to share? I want you to I apologize. You don't. You're trying to keep me on track. You know what it is? Unfortunately, unfortunately, destiny is like Tony says, don't die. Janelle says, don't die. And they're going to go to you like, I died. What the fuck? All right, Michael.
No, I don't know how much time we have, but
here's the best part. We keep sitting here for 3 hours. I mean, camp. I love. We do have a little fun. Go out and do some gambling. We get a feed the need. But I'm serious. This was a phenomenal weekend that Mike spearheaded. Just to be able to get us all together because, as I mentioned, and I mean this sincerely, I love you, like truly like a brother, like Clay. But I get to see this awesome cat all the time. I haven't seen you since.
We haven't seen each other since like 2000.
Was it the baptism? No, right before you guys moved to Korea. Remember you were home at around Christmas time? I remember being at your parents' house. It was near the holidays. This is winter-esque. And he and I were hanging out. You know.
It must have been
The
like
boys were little. Like I'm talking like.
You're
young?
My second son?
Might have been no, baby was not there. I don't know. Yeah, your first son was there, but he was little. Like he might have been like 2.
So that was probably. My
My
sons are 14 and 11 now.
So no, he wasn't there because I think he was 2 or 3 when he went.
Yeah. So I think the last time we saw each other was about 12 years ago.
So it's been about. Because you flew out to Korea to see him since then, but I did not. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
So anyways, this has been awesome, and I'm grateful you didn't mind being on the show with us.
I don't
Thank you for partaking a little bit. This was one of those I want to pay homage. And it ironically worked out that our brother from another mother is Asian. This is the Asian Lunar New Year celebration. We have an all-be meeting in Vegas where they celebrate this tomorrow. And thank you, Selma, for taking us to the Korean market and sourcing you and Mike sourcing us some good Korean beverages.
Taking us around town. Alex Selma from Crockford's Hotel and Resort World here in Las Vegas. An amazing.
Yeah.
Really, that's actually there. It's not.
And I'm gonna, when we wrap up, I'll break, but I'm gonna walk the lab of the eye. So I did bring all my tech gear, so we're using the iPad. So I'll show you the but yeah, it's pretty sweet. So Selma, thank you for that.
Yeah. Please come visit the Crockford Resort.
I'll tag everything. I'll put everything in the comments and the links after the fact. I might not even because we've already started imbibing. So I make it a habit. I did one time. I touched a lot of tech and comments was half the bag, and then I had to delete a lot of things, so I don't touch stuff. So I might I'll add it tomorrow. But by the end of this weekend, you will be able to learn everything you need to know about this resort because John Bottoms. This place is gorgeous. Larry Dibble, how's it going? That cat used to come to Vegas all the time. It's an old school friend. What do you part, Jen?
Yeah.
He's a retired Marine colonel. Phenomenal, but he was the drone specialist for the U.S. government. So he'd go to like the G whatever summits in Europe on behalf of the Pentagon as the drone technology expert.
Wow.
And so he's been in Vegas numerous times for shows. So when I go out, every time, he's but anyways, this has just been awesome.
It's been so fun. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm on TV with my best friends.
I know. I love it. So I guess wrapping. So we had the Cass. Show me cans. Jojo does. She's got sweet cans.
She does have some cans.
Not
cans.
Soju.
Yeah.
Then Michael, I apologize. I'll hold your phone while you show the other one.
Oh yes, for sure. This is
Your favorite.
Macaulay.
So you like Macaulay in general? This just happens to be a style that you're able to find.
You know, I gotta be totally honest with you. I just because I've been so dry.
No, I'm saying you like you all the beverages you love soju, but you also this one I saw a lot because it's good. It's interesting. It's very rare. And so those are beverages. If you see this little thing.
Beta 500, Pizza Obe. It's a vitamin C drink that you drink as a chaser after, before and after you're drinking, just to sort of rehydrate after a night of drinking.
And then the honey rice cake balls.
Gulta.
Yeah, Chody comes. She goes, oh, delicious.
I don't remember Team Jungkook.
You love duck.
You love Team Jungkook. Am I saying that right?
Tengjanguk. What's the difference? It's fermented beans.
Bean sprouts.
Oh, I love bean sprouts.
Yeah.
So anyway, we want to recap. Thank you all for tuning in to our
spicy rice cakes.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the streaming. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I'm very grateful that Mike was able to pull in a lot of his fan base. Superstar here. He has a following unlike no other. I think I'm very grateful. But more importantly, just grateful to be able to have this weekend. Like everybody goes, I had a text. Go out, ball, and things. That was the best night. We went and had some of the most amazing noodles. We came back here, had some drinks and chill, and just talked. And that was the best part, to be able to, get a little reconnecting. We'll go and have some fun tonight. But thank you all for tuning in. This is the special episode. Stay tuned. I'm not gonna lie because I land Sunday. I've got a mezcal dinner on Monday, so that's like 4 or 5 days of booze. You know how I try to, as I'm in my 50s, I'm trying to work on my body and healthiness and everything else. So expect possibly a really nice dry episode in the sense of I always like to showcase and curate. There are some phenomenal, actually I should send you some, phenomenal non-alcoholic cocktails that when you drink these, you cannot tell the difference. It's like a botanical gin or a botanical vodka. You pour this and mix it with a bit of a soda water, and it is dynamite. It is less than 100 calories, and it is 0.0% alcohol.
But why would people do that? Because isn't the point of drinking alcohol to get that buzz?
Well, two things. Like as we talked earlier, because of my job, I have to touch alcohol.
I'm not sweet chocolate.
That's why.
So
But are you eating chocolate or like sweet chocolate?
So this is actually, there's one I'm going to give you one reason. I'm going to give you one reason that I use, and the other one is
validate.
No, there's another reason. Oh, sorry. This is why. So I'm sorry, Cam's over here laughing his ass off. He's been our amazing audience. And this, if you see me using my shit, because I literally just go over in Cam's face, you have a beautiful face, my friend. But it is cracking the fuck up. I say that. This was a show. So anyways, two reasons. So what were we talking about? The non-alcoholic products. I do it because I touch alcohol so much on any given week. It's a way to kind of clean up the liver because I do a lot of detoxification during that week with teas and then just some of the meditation, steam rooms, and things like that to get the impurities out. Think about it. Started drinking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and drink Monday for 5 days. And then my job was on alcohol, so I have to go ahead meetings where I'm in charge of beer for the Rationale's Beer Bar. Shout out to Rationale, stay tuned. I'll tell you what's coming. I've been hit up on this all the time. I'm not going to tell you when. Soft opening's coming extremely soon. Another 2 weeks, I'll give you a little bit more heads up, but get ready, people. Anyways, because lately, early
Are you being
no,
you
know. No, they don't know. I have to be aloof because
all right, do your
if you don't get your certificate, obviously everything I say is like, boop. All right. So, anyways, right now, if all goes well in tracking, within a month and a half, you will be able to come in and enjoy one of the most amazing, a local Western New York State craft beer experience with cocktails. So our alcohol, real quick, is going to be higher end, but we're going to offer it as like a little bit of a lower price point because we want people, small plates, tapas, sandwiches, soups. It's just more to come in and enjoy.
Prosecco on tap.
Prosecco and white wine on tap. There's only 3 places doing it. It's going to be phenomenal. Yes, honey, you and your friends are going to watch that. We gave it to you. Everybody. Heather Stoltz. Heather Stoltz. Jody and I were over at John and Heather Stoltz. They were at Alchemy down in Hamburg. She had it. And
does that freeze when his does the low battery thing?
No, he's still rocking.
Oh yeah, Coleman's.
No, you're still rolling in real time.
Mine is, but yours is.
Okay.
And I got to tune out because that's dying.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Rationale's coming within a month and a half. You'll be able to get a local craft beer, New York State, Western New York beer scene. And then the liquors, like vodka's going to be like Tito's, Cuddle Goose. Elevated but decent. And then we're going to go from there. But so we'd like to do detoxification for keeping our body healthy and mindful. But one of the other things, because of the reach that I'm very fortunate and grateful that Jody and I have a lot of people reaching out to me who have cancer. They're like, we can't drink because alcohol. If you're coming off of, if you're in remission, definitely. And if you're coming off of anything, a lot of people are like, I want to just go out to dinner with my friends and shit, and I want to be able to sit and feel like I'm a normal human. They need that experiences in their life to create that. So, in addition to the NA beers that I curate and send in the house, there's a lot of curated NA spirits. Jody and I just, we had a couple wines. I had a cab that I'll put up against any Josh Jordan any day of the week. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. It was on point. The reason I do that is because I tell people, because if you are somebody who is suffering from an ailment that impedes you from having alcohol because it's a toxin, you can go get these. You can have your friends have the same taste experience, minus the euphoria that we're all enjoying right now. Mm-hmm. But you still get to feel like you're. I've never dealt with cancer, so I do not ever want to speak for this. Having suffered a major health issue, I kind of understand when you have something that sits you sideways, but to know that something could kill you when you already have another disease killing you, but you still want to fit in. I like to always curate and promote and give people. So I have a whole subset of people that follow me that I send information to about how and where to get all these NA alcoholic beverages. Pregnant women, they want to go out with their husbands. Like, oh, I just want to taste something, I'm craving it, or it's a satiation and a social fulfillment.
Okay.
I mean, I look at it like, well, if you're going to do it, I don't want to waste calories, but I want to make sure everybody is with it. So thank you, everybody.
Well, wait. We got. I think can we spin this around?
Yeah. Well, I can spin it around and then I'll do the other. So this is our.
So this is like our sweet beer at Crockford's, which is amazing. That's looking into the living room. You're gonna see TV. It's and then there's a bathroom over there. That's the powder room. Oh, powder room. Okay. And now we're coming into our kitchen area. Kitchen and bar. I don't know if you can see this. There's just wall.
Oh, the mic's right.
Oh, okay. All right. And then that's the bedroom. And then here we come back around to highlight of the view.
It's upstairs. Skip it.
Sorry, you're doing here.
This real quick.
Hello everybody. 우리 일본 팬들, our Japan fans are into Hi Keiko. 선영아 안녕하세요. 키 금선 혜선. Hello Dapong Shadow.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you, Michael. Love you, brother.
Love you too. See you guys. Thank you for having me. It's been so fun. And what I wanted to say most is what I appreciate most about this show, Beauty and the Beast, is that it really reminds me of how connective alcohol and drinking together can be. You know, the social experience that alcohol can help sort of facilitate is something that I really miss. It's something that I can't do with the work.
Sound and voice and everything else that connects people. So
There you go.
So stay tuned. Love you, everybody, and some stuff coming up. Take care.
Okay, I'm also on with my friends here. 여러분, for everybody on my feed, 다 끝났습니다. 오늘 이렇게 갑자기 초대해 주셔서 너무 죄송합니다. 근데 우리 친구가 이렇게 솔직히 좀 준비를 많이 안 했는 것 같은데 좀 갑자기 한번 마이클의 방에 이 방송을 만들면 어떨까? 그래서 좀 시차적 때문에 좀 피곤하지만 재밌죠. Hi Carol from Hong Kong. 은혜 안녕하세요. 지금 한국의 금요일이죠. 아닌가? 진짜 놀랐죠? 죄송합니다. 나도 너무 좋아요. 지금 라스베이거스에서 푹 쉬고 있고, 라스베이거스에서 그냥 뭐 클럽도 가야 되고, 친구들 만나고, 그렇게 해야 되는데 그냥 와서 밥 먹고 자고 있어요. 너무 피곤해서 너무 지치고. 토요일 아침이죠? 미안해요. 난 시간도 또 몰라. 여러분들 다 잘 지내겠죠? 이 친구들 다 진짜 내 제일 소중한 친한 친구들이었어요. 초등학교에 난 친구들 많이 없었는데 이 친구들 나를 많이 응원했고 난 항상 공부하고 있어서 그냥 내 집에서 놀고 난 다른 방에서 공부하고 있었어. Love you too. Hi Lion. 네. 아무튼 지금 친구들 다 여기. Say hi guys. Say thank you for coming everybody. From Japan, Hong Kong, and Korea. So, Amy, good to see you too, 여러분. 건강하고 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 주말에 그냥 가족들이랑 같이 재밌게 놀고 많이 먹고 많이 받으세요. Love you. Bye. 귀여워. 안녕. Have a lovely Vegas. Who's that? Bye. Love you all.
Are you done?
I'm done. Oh, you guys are still here.
I just gotta shut it off. I couldn't shut mine off because if I shut it off, it shut you off.
Okay.